So, somebody on the inside who I'm not really untethered from, anytime that we wake up, it's kind of, okay, who am I? And we don't always know. So, I'm pretty sure that I'm Jesse, just based on, the way that I'm acting, but I'm not totally for sure. And I'm not completely untethered from the others. So they're kind of trying to communicate, but it's not really human words. It's more like telepathic. It's more like urges. When you've got intrusive thoughts, those are actually human words. But with this, it's more like just a feeling. And I keep on getting the urge to share, to tell my truth. And I don't always want to tell my truth. Not as Jesse. I do not. I don't want to share my life because I just want to be just a normal person, a normal girl. But I'm coming to realize that none of us are normal. It's just, how good are we at shoving things under the rug? I hear all the time, there's some people that say, I must just have a strong constitution because things don't bother me. Or I must be really, really strong to be where I am in life. And I don't know that it's so much strength as avoidance. Avoiding what's going on the inside, avoiding what you've experienced over your life to get you to this point. So back in 2022, Harper and I kind of came back into living our lives. We were still just the one consciousness, but we started taking a more active part. And there was a catalyst for that, but I'm not going to go into it right now. But we started taking an active part, and I need to look back through my notes or through our writings because we were writing a whole lot during that period. And this was before the awakening, before we unfused. But Harper and I kind of started taking a more active role where we'd been in hibernation since, I wouldn't say exactly whenever we got back from China in 2009, but we slowly drifted away starting then, just because of the pain that our body was under. Well, anyway, I'm just going to say it and just blurt it out. I get recurrent urinary tract infections, and we're not sure why I get them now when I've never had them. Not since becoming an adult. I'd say we have one maybe once every 3 months or so. And I don't know if it's because Harper's joined back with us, and where she's the child alter. I don't know. But I do know that in childhood, we had a lot of problems with our kidneys and with our urinary tract because the water at the place that we lived was not fit for, definitely not fit for human consumption. Or, and we didn't drink it. Most of the time, my mother told us not to drink it, and she would buy bottled water, or these jug waters. So we were not supposed to drink it, but we did brush our teeth with it, and we did shower and take baths in it. And I kept kidney and urinary tract infections, and that's what led to the catheterization that we've spoken about before. And what's very sad is that it could have been corrected. There were people in our lives that could have. I'm not feeling so good. And neither was Harper yesterday. She was a trooper, she was having fun and trying to ignore it, but it was definitely affecting us just because they're so painful. It just messes up everything down there. So I'm taking this Kroger brand of Azo to try to knock it out of there. We just, all the time when I was little, I was hurting in that area. Just the recurrent infections, and also we had worms quite often. I'm sure that teachers did not like us because I remember just I was just in constant turmoil, constant suffering. And I'm not even talking about the mental stuff, just the physical stuff. And the fact that somebody could have stepped in and said, okay, this is not good for children. And they didn't. That was really hard. It's hard to feel love when your basic needs are not being met, and then you've got an adult in your life that could have taken care of that and did nothing. It was a hard time.